The shaft department has had several preventable incidents in the past. This video is an attempt to prevent those incidents from reoccurring. These incidents have included strains to lower back, arm, hand, and shoulders. Lacerations from machining chips and machining equipment, amputations and other serious injuries from machining equipment. Additional injuries include fractures, sprains, and bruisings due to slip and fall incidents. Know the hazards that exist within your job and the department. Become familiar with the past injuries to help prevent these and other injuries from occurring. Perform safety checks at the start of every shift. Safety is everyone's responsibility. If you see a hazard that needs to be addressed, please be proactive in communicating these hazards to your coach or lead operator. Refer to your JSA, 5S, and standardized workflow sheets for additional information regarding the safety precaution that needs to be performed with your job process. Remember, keep safety and the prevention of these and all injuries as the first step of your job process, every day. Now, let's go over the hazards. The following hazards have a severity rating of severe and a probability rating of high. The highest hazards are physical hazards, including cuts, lacerations, and punctures. These can come from machining chips. The lathe operations may produce some very strong chips. Hob and shaver chips may cause lacerations. It's always important to practice safety precautions, and that means following the PPE, meaning safety gloves are required at all times when handling parts or materials. Also, metal chip removal tools are required to remove chips. Chemical hazards include injury to skin and eye exposure. The chemicals include coolant, cutting oil, hydraulic oils, and no-carb paints. Safe practices are important. Following the PPE, where gloves are required for handling any parts or materials. It's also important to remember that chemical management maintains all chemicals. Physical hazards include falling, walking, and work surfaces. Walking surfaces include slick surfaces from coolant, cutting oil, and lubricant leaks. Safety precautions would include the Oil Absorbent Material Recycling Program. That's located in centralized locations to contain leaks. A daily 5S inspection is also required, meaning to mop and clean any leaks. You're also going to want to practice Maximo. It's the maintenance management system to report any leaks or hazards. Take time to go through your entire JSA and review other risks and hazards that may apply. Become familiar with the precautions that are needed to perform your job safely. If you have any questions or concerns, see your lead operator or coach for more information. Now, let's take a look at the standardized workflow sheets. As you can see, the same steps that were listed on your JSA are also listed here. Eaton has performed cycle time studies and they are listed here. This is what you can expect from the job and what Eaton will expect from you. As you can see, time and method analysis studies have been performed and the production quota is expected. Become familiar with the standardized workflow sheets in order to perform your job and to meet expectations. Now, let's take a look at 5S. 5S is the building block of improvement activity in lean manufacturing. The 5 S's are 5 terms beginning with S, utilized to create a workplace suited for visual control and lean production. The first S is sort. It means to separate needed tools, parts, and instructions from unneeded materials and to remove the latter. The second S is for straighten, meaning to neatly arrange and identify parts and tools for ease of use. The third S is for sweep, meaning to conduct a cleanup campaign. The fourth S is for standardize, meaning to conduct, sort, straighten, and sweep at frequent, indeed daily intervals to maintain a workplace in perfect condition. The fifth S is for sustain, meaning to form the habit of always following the first 4 S's. Become familiar with the hazards that exist with your job. Be aware of mechanical hazards. These include cutting and severing, entanglement, crushing, drawing in and trapping, and projectiles. Additional hazards include machine motions, from manual loading and unloading, unexpected startups, rotating parts, and nipper pinch points. Always perform safety checks at the start of your shift to ensure that all safety equipment is working properly. All process hazards may not have been covered in this video. If you're not sure about a risk or hazard, please see your coach or lead operator for additional information.